Today we are making sweet Italian chicken sausage on the grill. And now we've got our grill warming up. Get it at the preheat zone, let it burn off any oils. Open up the lid. Got 2 of the 3 burners running. That's all that's needed for the sausage. We're going to be using the left side of the grill. Before we start things up, just going to take it and scrape the grill. Make sure there's no particles left over. Everything stays nice and clean, so that way when it sears the sausage, it will be fresh, iron to sausage. And now we have our burners on high, tongs in hand, chicken sausages ready to go. Grab one, the fires are nice and up high, lay it sideways across to create delicious grill markings in an attractive manner. Repeat that with the rest of the sausages, staying within the hot zones of the barbecue. Get them all laid out, set in place, and you're going to let them sear for a couple of minutes. You're going to get the golden marks. Eventually you're going to want to poke some holes in the sides, that way they let the juices flow out. You can only trap so many of them, and otherwise they'll explode on you, and that's no good. And once the sausages have been laid out, close the lid, let the temperature raise back up, give it a couple of minutes, and then it's been about 5 or 6 minutes, and we're going to pick up the lid and flip over the sausages. They should have nice grill marks at this point. We'll start at the back. Look at that. Now you don't want to char them, because there's going to be a point which you're going to flip them over again. You just want to get those nice marks to show up, so that way you have some good presentation on the grill. That sizzling means that the juices are getting nice and right. That one was a little early, should have let it a little longer, but we'll work it back on the other side. Last one, look at those beautiful grill marks. We're going to clump them in a little more closely together. That way they share the heat. And at this point, we're going to let them sear for 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're going to turn the heat down. So we'll close the lid. Now that the sausages have finished searing, we've got the heat between 350 and 375 for a nice barbecue grilling. We've now got them on a medium heat. They're going to be searing there and barbecuing for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we're going to turn them a little bit lower just so they can finish off nice and slow and keep all the sweet juices in. The sizzling you hear is the slight leaking of the juice as the chicken sausage begins to split slightly from the whole. Now it's time to give them one last flip. I lined them up in a row to get over the best hot spots of the grill, which is in the back corner. So we're going to see how these marks look on this side. Look at that nice golden color. A nice crispy casing. Very nice sear marks. Look at that. Textbook Italian sausage. We're going to let it finish off for just a few more minutes. Look at that. The juice is spurting out from the holes we made. That means they are almost done. And that nice smoking flavor coming up, created by the evaporation on the heat deflectors, is going to lead for some good smoked flavor. We'll check back with these in just a few. And now we have returned approximately 3 or 4 minutes later to find some nice crispy sausages ready to be pulled right off of the grill. We got one that's steaming, we got one that's bursted just slightly, and we're going to remove them. Now they're not quite completely finished, because what you got to do is cover them with tin foil and let them sit for just a couple of minutes, because right now the protein is really tight and tense because it's just been barbecued. Well, any kind of cooking for that matter. And once it relaxes, it'll allow the juices to soak back in, and that's when you got yourself some ready to serve sausages.